Welcome to a special edition of the local show here on GrassRoots Community Network, Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'll probably have to renegotiate my position here a few times in terms of my mask. Appreciate you joining us here again, a special holiday edition. Here we are, a Christmas week here in Aspen. It's amazing out there. It's like a holiday card. I hope you guys have been out enjoying the beautiful snow, the winter wonderland that is Aspen this week. I've got a special guest. She's back joining us again. It is local musician, singer-songwriter.
Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to.
We'll do safe elbows. Suzzanne Paris, we call her the High Priestess of Rock. Thanks for being here, Suzzanne.
Thanks for having me, Erik.
So exciting to see you, at least most of you.
Yeah, somewhere in there I'm here.
Thanks for masking up, and we're being extra safe today. We're going to wear a mask the entire show.
Absolutely.
We're still going to have some music, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I just wanted to ask you, how have you been doing since this whole thing went down back in March? And have you stayed healthy? And if so, what are some of the things you do to really care for yourself?
Well, I've stayed healthy. I'm a Pilates instructor, too, in the daytime. So that's helped a lot. I have a studio at my house. So I've been spending a lot of time in there, doing some online, privates and stuff.
Teaching Pilates.
Teaching Pilates.
Very cool.
Kind of been weird not performing, playing music as much, but
Yeah.
it's actually let me go back into my catalog and go through things. And I'm trying to put a book together of David Holster's writings, and that he left his whole, life's work with me to get out in the world. So I've been starting that process too. And recently, for some weird reason, I was running out of room in my room, so I took the bed out of my room, the big, huge, it was a queen-size bed, and I totally downsized into like a twin bed, like a little 10-year-old girl.
Oh.
And I swear, it's
cozy.
It's so cozy, and I have room for all my guitars and all my, books and things that I'm trying to work on.
I like it.
And it's been really good. And I thought, God, this is so funny how interesting that something that simple would change my whole perspective and make me feel better about things.
So
I don't know.
Kind of minimalism mixes with maybe feng shui.
I think what's part of what
started in the room?
Something, but maybe feng shui. But I think what started it is my friend Michael Cleverly. He painted a painting of my childhood dolls.
Oh.
I had taken a picture of them,
wow.
put them up on Facebook, and he asked me if he could paint a painting, and I said, I'd be honored. My gosh. And then a year later, he gifted me the painting. So that's in my room. And I mean, how crazy for you to have a gift like that, like a painting of your dolls. So it started me kind of thinking back. And so now I've kind of created this space where I feel like I'm going back in time and just really kind of remember what did I come here for? And what did I really want?
Okay.
What did I dream to do the most? Musically or any other interest, and try to use this time to enjoy my life, really enjoy. And especially during this pandemic and everything, kind of makes you reassess the importance of taking advantage of each day.
Right.
So that's what I'm really trying to do now.
That's interesting, introspective, and kind of this inward journey, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Learning about yourself, learning about maybe more appreciation for life at the same time.
Yes.
Live each day to its fullest.
And
find
fine-tuning.
a mask that fits better, stuff like that. All those deep, really important things. But no, an inward journey. I thought, and a friend of mine had queried on Facebook last year, what is the greatest adventure? And right away, my instinct, and I'm an outdoor adventurer. I'm a guide. This is what I do. This is what I've been living for 38 years, is this outward stuff, all the time outward, into the mountains, into these adventures. But what about the inward? And so I guess my inclination was to say, I think the inward journey is the ultimate journey. Not to be too corny, but it's pretty fascinating,
well, it's
right?
important, isn't it? Because it helps you decide where do you really want to spend your time every day,
Right.
Kind of discerning where I want to put my time. That's what's been happening. That's good.
Right, prioritizing your life.
Yeah, with people, places, things, and dreams, everything.
Wow.
And really paying attention to it,
So I like to say MSL, more silver linings, during COVID. What's been the GSL, the greatest silver lining that you've experienced, say, through this last 9 or 10 months?
I think it's only really starting to happen right now, as in reference to what I just explained. This is really the first time. I really did have a hard time with it at first. Like the first 6 months, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Really feeling sad and
big
just
shift.
missing connection with, friends and people, and being forced to make that connection online, being forced. Like I think when you're, younger kids, they're doing that all the time.
Right.
And now we have to do it and enjoy it, And so I think becoming comfortable with that is something I really want to feel and do, because it can be fun.
So connecting with people in different ways.
Yeah, like daily
Facebook.
going on Instagram. I mean, going on
Okay.
Instagram and saying, "Hey, everybody, this is what I'm doing," and
Right.
what are
More
you up to?
social media
yeah,
contact
and having
experience.
fun with that, and not
Okay.
kind of avoiding it more.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I haven't done any live streams yet. I did one song. My friend Jason Perrin wrote this beautiful song, and I put that up, and I had over 2,000 views without
Wow.
really trying or anything. I mean, I didn't do it that serious,
But
But
normally
it
that
made
might
me
not
feel
have.
inspired.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe I need to show people my songs more.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So it's
put 'em
opened up that door.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
More connectivity, more exposure, more
Right.
sharing,
right.
and that's to me. I've been building more on. I mean, I love obviously person to person is my favorite.
Yeah,
Face to face. But building that social media, building those other ways to connect, I think is a huge, huge benefit.
yeah.
Creates more balance, more awareness, and more benefit down the line. But I want to get to some Christmas music, so we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
We're going to come back and be sporting some rock star shades, too. We don't want to give too much away.
All right,
But I
sounds
do want to
good.
thank our winter underwriters that make this series, including our holiday show with the High Priestess of Rock, possible. Today's show is called Celebrating the Holidays with the High Priestess of Rock. On that note, I want to thank Klug Properties and my friend Chris Klug, White River Overland and Scott Vold, Pitkin County Landfill and Kathy Hall, and Sundog Athletics and me. We'll go to a quick break, guys. Our only break of the show. We'll be back in less than 2 minutes with Suzzanne Paris. We've got some music and so much more to cover, so don't go away. Okay, guys, we're back with a special holiday edition, Rockstar edition of the local show. The only thing about masks and shades, though, you guys, you probably experience this, is the shades tend to fog up right away.
I know.
It's the only thing I don't like about the mask-shade combo. But loving the Elton John style going on here.
I thought you needed some Christmas glasses,
Yeah, it's like festive, little
Yes.
bling, little bling
Little
for the holidays.
shine, little gold.
So I take it you celebrate Christmas.
I do.
I'm getting that vibe.
Sure.
Here, we'll keep this on for a little while longer. As long as I don't steam up too much.
I know.
I mean, it is smoking hot in this room right now.
Yeah.
But like going back, do you have like a childhood memory of Christmas that comes to mind? Like you came out
I
and
do.
unwrapped your favorite bicycle,
I
in my
do.
case, or what would be like something that pops to
I know.
mind?
I always felt like a magic feeling, like Christmas Eve especially, because, supposedly some reindeer were going to be flying by, and
Doing a flyby.
and then all of a sudden there's all these presents, and I mean, I believed it. Of course, I was a little kid, and I always thought, wow, this is magic. I knew there was magic here, So I
fun.
love that, and I wrote a song about it because I guess I just wanted to try to capture that feeling of magic when you're little, and try to hold on to it too. I
Right.
still try to hold on to that. because I do believe in magic. I do believe there's magic. So I wrote a song about it.
It's kind of that general feeling of Christmas magic and Santa
Yeah,
and
like
reindeer and that whole
anticipation and
energy that you get when you're a kid. And
yeah.
and then what about like and what we're gonna, is that the song that we're hearing today? Christmas is
It
Here?
is. It
Okay.
is. It's about that. And it's about being with your family and, getting to go home for the holidays. And I know not everybody's getting to go home, but you could still enjoy that magical feeling, whether
Yeah.
you believe in whatever your religion is, Jewish or anything. There is a beautiful feeling about us trying to come together and, enjoy our lives.
And I think those universal things, like you say, of across any religion or no religion, of
Yeah.
coming together, of trying to care and love each other
Yes.
more and care for each other more and nurture each other more. And
appreciate
the
each
tagline
other.
for this year, besides it's a dumpster fire, is I prefer this tagline now more than ever. Because we're going through some of the toughest times of our lives, so we need to care and love more than ever. And I love the song "Christmas is Here."
Yay.
So without further ado, we're going to listen to it. Normally you'd play live, but we're
Yes.
going to listen to it. We've got some fun images, so let's check that out next.
Great.
I love "Christmas is Here." That is such a beautiful
Aw.
song. It should be on the radio right now. Should be on iTunes, Apple,
I know.
everything. And how could people get a hold of that?
I've just started to learn how to put my stuff up on Apple and iTunes and all that. I have a website, but it's not really finished, so I don't send people there. But I do have a SoundCloud page.
Okay.
So if you go to soundcloud.com/Suzzanne Paris with 2 Z's and 2 N's, then I will put that song up for a free download tonight when I get back home.
I love it.
Yeah, so
It
people
does
can have
capture
it.
that spirit, that energy, that kind of fun of
Yay!
Christmas. And okay, how about this?
Good.
Do you prefer giving or receiving? What's your preference? What do you like more? What do you
Gosh.
derive more pleasure from?
I like both. I think it's important to learn how to receive, though, just in general, like everyone needs to learn how to receive. I think if we all really could receive with ease, there would be more magic happening, for each person in the world. And sometimes, like my mother is such a giver. She's been here with me, and I've really started to learn a lot of things that I never really realized before. And she doesn't know how to receive. She just gives all the time.
Yeah.
And I wish that she would learn that, and I think that it would benefit a lot of people if they could learn how to receive.
That's a really interesting comment, because you would think that's so easy.
Right.
Like, sure, I'll receive these.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm very smooth in terms of receiving gifts.
Yes, me
I
too.
consider myself a professional acceptor.
Receiver.
I don't even know what you call that. An acceptor of gifts.
Yes.
I'm very good at that. I just don't even break a sweat.
Me
Like,
too.
It might raise my heart rate because I'm excited. But I don't no, don't give me that. But no, I think people are such givers they almost feel almost guilty, or
Right.
it's a weird
just-
feeling. It's awkward to
It's
receive.
like something they've shut off in themselves.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Is that crazy?
'Cause
I mean,
that
you better
means
receive like food and water every day. You're not
Right.
going to be alive too long. Some things we need to receive, like I guess are, obviously crucial for life.
Right.
But I guess gifts, and I like what's the most fun for me. I mean, I love receiving. Sure, it's great. Who doesn't? I mean, except for certain people who are such givers that they need to work on that.
Yeah.
But I like giving things that I make.
Yeah.
Like cookies. If
I
you
know
make it through this
I love that
grueling
you do.
conversation,
I love that.
baking cookies, anything like that. Little crafts, making a little holiday card like we did when we were kids. We made
I like
Christmas
that
cards,
too.
cutting out the construction paper and
Right.
the triangle tree and the square house and all that stuff. Did you ever do any of that when you were a
Yes.
kid?
In fact, I do. That's one of the things I do.
Or still
love
do.
to do is
Yeah.
make handmade cards. I love doing that. And I just, I love too many things is the problem. I don't have the time to do everything that I love, so.
Well, let's shift into 2021 because we're soon to put this dumpster fire of 2020 behind us, although
Yeah.
there have been a lot of great silver linings coming out of it. What are some things that you look forward to in the new year?
Well, I'm really looking forward to releasing my new album, and I'm so excited because my dear friend Michael Blue was online the night before last, and I finally sent him this song that I finished, one of them, and because I wanted to hear his opinion, because he's got great ears,
Yeah.
and he wrote back, "It's blank gorgeous."
Oh.
So I was so happy.
Like
to-
frickin'.
and then he took it upon himself to master it and send it back to me. And then he said, "Hey, send me the whole album, and tell the studio that you've got somebody that's going to master your songs." And I was like, "Oh my God,
Wow.
best gift ever!" So I'm super excited to get that done and to have Michael be a part of it because I've always wanted that. And
So mastering is like a professional recording?
well,
Or
what it
how
is
does
when you record, first you do the recording and then you do the mixing. So
Okay.
you balance all the levels of the different instruments, and then the
Okay.
final step is you master it. And mastering it just brings the subtleties out. And like
Okay.
it brings the vocal right on top, or it tweaks the frequencies of everything so that it's
Okay.
really balanced and smooth and comes
Wow.
out. So you have to do that before your songs can be on the radio and everything. Otherwise, they won't stand out correctly.
So that's the final
So,
process
it's the
of kind of
final thing.
fine-tuning
Yeah.
the different sounds,
Very
the different
important
instruments.
thing, yeah,
Okay.
to release something.
So what's the name of the new album?
I think it's going to be called The Perfect Day.
Okay, so you're still working on
'Cause
finalizing that part.
This is the song I'm talking about. It's called The Perfect Day.
The perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, what's the perfect day?
The Perfect
Is it
Day
writing the perfect
is,
song? Is it have
well,
to
it
do
actually,
with music?
funny enough, has a similar thing as the Christmas song, and that is, it's just about making wishes. Like, we're alive, we have this life. What's your wish? Let's make it come true. How fun is that? Don't you love it when you have a friend who has a wish and it comes true? I do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's about that
Especially
again.
if the wish is, God, I wish Erik had $5 million. That would bring me
I
great
think
joy.
you just invented something we can't say on air.
I just went selfish again.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that's really cool. That's
Hey,
like,
have $5 million. Why not?
so what else would be in the perfect day?
Well, anything you want, really. It just depends on who you are and what you wish for.
No, I
But
mean your perfect day.
my perfect day? Well, I love inspiration. And so, every day's, the first line of this song is, "Every day's the perfect day to make a wish."
Yeah, yeah.
And just that, I don't know, ever since I was a child, when I would wish on the stars, I loved that feeling because it meant things could manifest. Anything I could think of, I could manifest,
Definitely.
right? That's exciting to me.
It's really exciting.
Creation.
And when we've done it in the past, we know it's possible, right? It's like,
Yeah.
I've done this before. This
Yeah.
is a proven system, in other words. But you have to have the idea, you have to believe it, and then you have to put the work or action behind it.
True. And you have to keep that feeling, though. For me, it's
Yeah.
the inspiration, the feeling, to keep that feeling throughout every day.
What are some other thoughts as we kind of finalize, and wrap up our special holiday edition that you want to share with people?
I
Kind of
think I
coming
just,
out of this year and going forward.
you know what, I just would love if everyone would ask themselves, what can I do? What is a simple thing I could do, maybe focus on to help me get through this time, you know? Maybe it's just a simple pleasure of something you love to do, and just make sure you do it every day.
Yeah.
Make sure you pay attention to the things that will make you feel healed and better while you're dealing with this. That's what I'm trying to do, because it's not easy, you know.
Right.
But we can make changes, and we will get through it. And we just have to be really careful. And, you know, seriously, it sounds dumb, but ask your angels to guide you as to where to go and keep you out of that path of that pathogen, that virus. And I don't know, that's what I do.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really important what you just said, because besides taking care of my sunglasses, my new sunglasses, thank you.
You're welcome.
If we take care of ourselves fundamentally, whatever that means, you know, listen to music, eat good food, talk to your friends, talk to your family,
nature.
Connect with nature. When we make ourselves feel good, we bring more feeling good.
Right.
When we feel bad, we bring more of feeling bad.
That's right.
So what do we want to attract in? But I know if I do a quick bike ride or whatever I need to do to make me feel good, it's going to bring more good. Now, I want to bring you more good by presenting you with some parting gifts.
I'm so excited.
Did you have fun today?
I did. I always have fun.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
I
having me.
wish you the merriest Christmas
Merry
and the happiest
Christmas.
New Year ahead.
You too.
And I just love you so much, sweetie.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me know how those new batch
I'm
of
so
cookies
excited.
taste. And thank you guys, and happy holidays and happy New Year. Thanks for watching The Local Show.